There is no charge for awesomeness.
Hi 30-day challengers, Caro here, and welcome to day 22's video, where we're actually going to go one step further into your AdWords campaign. So today I'm going to show you or speak to you with regard to your maximum cost per click, your CTR, and also your ad positioning. I'll also touch on conversion tracking. Now, due to recent events, I'm actually using a replacement example here, so there will be some imagination required. At the same time, the principles hold true, and I want you to think about what I'm saying in relation to your own account and your own ad groups. So, without further ado, come with me. Okay, so here we are. Now, this is an old account where I was testing a variety of keywords with regard to a particular niche. Now, some of these figures, you might look at this 40 cents and think, oh my goodness, is Caro saying I should be spending 40 cents? No, Caro is not saying that. Caro is hoping that you're not spending 40 cents, not for the 30-day challenge, not maximum CPC. As I said, we've had to bring in alternative methods or approaches in order to still be able to credibly teach you what we wanted to teach you with regards to AdWords. So I do need you to have a little bit of imagination and flexibility with this yourself, because there was no way we could show you the vintage electric guitar account, because unfortunately it's just been made a mess of by people I don't even want to put energy into. So anyway, so these were an ad group, and the ad group was body language, and so I had, as you've been taught, those three keywords in there. Now, the body language phrase match was the one that was the biggest mover, had the most impressions and most clicks. It was also, there was a point there that I was actually, because I was testing, and again, this is a time prior to what we're doing now, I was prepared to spend up to 50 cents for a very short time to test this market to see the traffic. Again, I'm not recommending you do that. So the average cost per click for this was 42 cents. It was a very expensive keyword to me. So what you'll see though is my CTR is a very healthy 5.23, and the other CTRs for the other configurations, broad and exact match, are also very, very healthy, albeit a low number of clicks. Now for you, I recommend, well, Google wants you to get, or AdWords want you to get over 1% CTR. So if your CTR and its click-through rate, if it is less than 1%, and I would also encourage you to go for 2% and above, and why not achieve a 5% yourself, it means that your ad is not speaking to the prospects. They're not feeling an urge to click through and see what you have to say. Now at this point you're actually split testing, so you'll be looking at your ads click-through rate individually, and anyone that's not performing, that's getting under 1%, you would delete and you would replace with another test ad. So this is like, overall the click-through rates here. So I would keep all of these for now. If you have a low one, what you would do is very simple, you choose that and you delete. Now, if you have an ad group that, and I'll move on to this now, that is not performing, that it's costing you a lot, you're having, say, low CTRs. Now, CTRs are something you can work on to improve by changing your ad content. So if it's costing you a lot and you're not getting a very good position, and these are great positions because ideally you'd like to be in position 1 to 3. Position 2 is a position that I really, really like to get. There's been some evidence suggesting that position 1 is not the desired position, position 2 is. So anything from 1 to 3 I am very happy with. So I would actually keep every keyword in this particular ad group. If I saw, and it's very, very common to see something that was down in position 5 or position 8, and it was costing me quite a lot and I wasn't getting a lot of traffic, I'd be very likely to delete that particular keyword, or if it's overall for the ad group, I'd delete that ad group. So that's what we mean by peel and sticking. In the old days, what that meant is we'd actually have a lot of keywords in an ad group. Now this is how AdWords have evolved, because now you really want to be keyword specific. So the theory is, as I've taught, one keyword per ad group in those 3 derivations. So peel and stick used to be about peeling out keywords from an ad group. Now it's more like deleting ad groups, deleting, one of the derivations there that's really not performing for you. Now you'll see these zeros here. What this highlights is this is actually, and you'll see up in your toolbar, there's a section called conversion tracking. You get account snapshot, campaign summary, tools, conversion tracking, and website optimizer. When you click onto conversion tracking, you'll see a whole variety of options there, and if I just click onto now I am going off the page and you're not seeing everything because there's just some elements that, given everything that's happened, I would prefer to keep hidden at this stage. It's a shame that it's come down to this, but I am clicking onto this area. And again, this is just to take you into that section and you would create an action. Now, we're not officially teaching you this at this point. We just want you to be aware that this exists, and it can be very useful for you to track your leads. So if you have like your landing page, which is your main ranking vehicle, and then you end up having a page that it diverts to, that you want people to click through, that you can put tracking onto, then you would use this. So let's go back to campaign summary. So the key points again, and I do apologize for asking you to use your imagination here. This is not our preferred way, and I am still hoping that you can get value from this, is really you want to be focusing on your CTRs. You want to get healthy CTRs. In order to get healthy CTRs, it's about the quality of your ad, and it's perfectly okay to keep on testing. It can take a while to get good at writing ad copy, and what I find useful is to use examples that are already existing in that market, and please do not copy them word for word. It can just give you an idea of maybe what might work, so with regards to your ad. So that's for that. Your average CPC, well, again, that's indicative. If you've chosen to go up to 20 cents and it's costing you 20 cents, you've got a low CTR and not many clicks, then you would look at deleting that particular that particular keyword. And again, average position, if it's a low position, you'd also want to look at removing that. Now, all I can say now, a lot of you that might be listening to this and you're new and you're thinking, oh my goodness, I want to do the right thing. Honestly, it is trial and error. Again, I cannot say enough with AdWords. We're not saying you have to spend money. We are saying that please be responsible about it. Please be very careful, monitor your campaign, and with AdWords it really, really pays to read the information that Google supplies about AdWords advertising. It does change, it is a dynamic entity, and the requirement on the advertiser is that you keep up with AdWords changes yourself. So this has very much been a 101 introduction to AdWords, and it is a rewarding and at times very challenging way of obtaining traffic, and I have to say I certainly do love the rewarding part. It has been very rewarding for me, and the rewards do outweigh the challenges. So if you're at the beginning stage, that's great. You've got to learn. You've got to start somewhere. So I'm going to flip to the last slide now and just wave goodbye, and I'll talk to you soon. See you soon. Hi there, 30-day challenges. Well, I hope you liked my one example in my one ad group. Again, we do wish it was different, and at the same time the content of what I was talking about is really applicable to whatever is going on in your account. You really want to be monitoring your maximum CPC. You want to be paying as little as possible. You want to be having the strongest CTR, click-through rate, and you want to achieve a great position, so in advertising. So you'd like to be in the top 3 ideally, or at least on the first page. So it goes to 10 is on the first page. So again, AdWords is something that really, like for myself, I was introduced to it through the 30-day challenge, as I'm introducing you to it, and it's been very much that something that I have learned through immersing myself in it, through making connections with other colleagues and talking to them about their AdWords, not so much about their niches, but just picking up tips and everything like that. So if you choose to go down this path, it is up to you to school yourself as much as possible, and I'm hoping that this has given you a really good start. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. See you. Bye.
There is no charge for awesomeness.